Hello everyone, welcome to Bistro Ginkgo, the longevity cuisine. Today I'm making some dumplings, some wrap, and some baozi. So I prepared the dough for everything, and now I do for the dumpling. It's the easiest. So I did the most difficult one, the second difficult, the third difficult. Why? Because the concentration of this is just my habit. If I start something, my concentration at the very beginning is the best. So I'd like to do the very demanding jobs at the beginning and the relaxing jobs later. So. Oh, it's also too soft, then I can add a little bit of the flour. Just with the other hand and do it. But then it's good. So it's so easy. 1-2 minutes, I don't know. And it's too soft, so add a little bit flour. Then it's the quality standard for final is 面光,盆光,手光. The surface of the dough should be glancing, should be without, not like this. So 盆光 is here, is no rest. 手光 is a very clean hand afterwards. So I tried, it's okay. But as a child, we learned it. Then we were so happy that we know that. Then once we were with the mother of my mother, my grandma, and it was a spring festival. So we were very proud, and the children were very proud to show. Oh, I can say something. And the first day of the Chinese Spring Festival, just imagine 12 years ago, just showed to the grandma. She was maybe 75, and they say, "Oh, I know the dough should be 光,三光,面光." Chinese Spring Festival. If you say in Chinese language, 面光,盆光,手光,光还 death, 是死了. Then my grandma was so anxious that because they said what the children say is the rule. The fate. Your own grandchildren doesn't know anything, they say the truth. It means within 1 year you will die. So she was so anxious. And then my mother told us, "Oh, you may not to say that, you may not to say that." And then, why? I learned it from you. So it's so funny. And then at that time, it's for my mom also difficult to explain the rule during the Spring Festival to our children. And that's why. Then my mother said, "I tell you 2 weeks later." Because the fear that the family in the whole year doesn't have luck, and then they lose your money. The people die. It's the biggest joke in the whole life.
中国人非常忌讳，
对，它是忌讳，
就是过年你2个星期不能说负面话，
不能说不吉利的话，所以说你要吓小孩说3光，然后就是爷爷奶奶、爸爸妈妈都光了。So they hate children. So it's a very funny story. Yeah, but they are so. But the child, I know now this custom is also valid to the Japanese. They are also very believing in fate, and also in Japanese New Year's, Western New Year's, 1st of January, there are also a lot of symbols, and you cannot just say something, because once we were in Narita-san, Narita Airport, everybody knows is in Tokyo.
Near Tokyo.
And there is a Narita-san, there's a temple where...
Narita is a city near to Tokyo. And the airport is on the area of the city.
But the temple is a pilgrim temple, very, very famous for Tokyo people. And between the 1st until the 15th, they have extra rapid, like let's say in German.
The trains from Tokyo city center to Narita, during the New Year, they run 24 hours.
Yeah.
The whole night.
Yeah.
Because the people go there to pray. And so that as that much people.
Just this is about the one.
Trains run 24 hours during the New Year's time.
And we read the numbers. There are pilgrim people during the 2 weeks, like almost 10 million people. And Tokyo had 30 million people. That means a lot of people, they are going with a train. And now I'm doing that because it's colder. I try to form these.
This is the one with
a very hot
water.
Yeah. Now it's cooled down. I want to also make that shape now. So you see it's very too much water. I can try to change the bowl. I have to prepare it ready before we leave this apartment, so I have time to explain some story. How do you say? Telling some story. So in Tokyo, so one third of Tokyo population, maybe some are tourists or whatever. And then what I want to tell is they killed the whole mountain from the JR station to the entry of the Narita-san temple, and it should be, I think, more than 1 kilometer, more, really. And they killed from that with 3-4 people in one, 3 to 4 people, let's say, or more, and line, and they killed on the December 31st. After 2 p.m.
Maybe also in the morning they start.
Yeah, they stand there and killed.
The street maybe is 5 meters wide, and both sides they leave 1 meter for the people who want to go to the shops or restaurants, and the other 3 or 3.5 meters wide, it's all queuing.
Yeah.
And they queue to both sides. They queue from city center train station direction to the temple, and they also queue from the other side.
Yeah.
And then at 12 o'clock in the evening, they start to enter the temple and do
with the gong, bong, then the temple door is opening. And then the very interesting is we didn't know we are tourists, and we went down, and there were some shops for noodles, some for sake and stuff. And then we want to eat something, so you get your food, sure. But we talk to people, oh, Happy New Year. They didn't reply. They say, oh, thank you so much and everything. And if you went temple, you go you go the mountain, the street up, back to the JR station. Then people say, "Hey, Happy New Year." That means in we don't have any personal friends accompany us. Then we didn't know this is just a custom. Before you prayed for yourself and for your family, for the coming year, for your life, whatever. Before you did pray, the shop, the people, they never say Happy New Year to each other. So this means this, how to say, the believing that the faith will help you with you is very strong. In European culture, the people go to the church. They have only one God. In China, they said, "Oh, they believe in anything." 他说，什么管用信什么。
You believe in everything that may help.
Then they say, "Oh, what is your religion?" They say, "Oh, I believe in anything. What helps is my religion." Then they believe in ancestor. They believe in Confucius, they believe in Taoism, they believe in Buddhism, they believe in Christian, they believe everything.
They believe in the Communist Party.
Yeah, really. They believe
That's the biggest religion.
they believe in everything, what makes you happy and lucky and laugh, and they believe it. So it's very funny. I think it's now doesn't make sense to watch like this, but I really explained some funny stuff. This is my tortilla, so it's also get the shape at the moment. 100 degree is for, let's say, find this shape. I look in some videos online. This is our traditional from my mom and from her master. He was from the northeastern of China. So it's really from this region. And we use 100 degrees. Why? Because you have the freedom to add this raw wheat to going down, let's say, for 17 degrees or to den Teig zu formen, because if it's 100 degrees, you cannot form it. And I looked into some YouTube channel for other people what they are. If you look in the Chinese channel, they're quite famous YouTube channel, and they're also working. I'm sure they use 70 degrees water. So it's a different kind, and if it's like you go to Rome and you have different ways to go to Rome. So it's our way, and I'm very happy with this because it makes me very flexible. I can also do this job after 4 hours. But if I do now mix this cold flour with this 101, then it is homogeneous. It has time to 4 hours to get homogeneous. Then for me it's better. So this is why I use 100 degree. So now it's ready. I have to wash my hands.